I've been working on my game for more than 2 years, documenting my entire journey on this channel. But during the last year, stumbling upon my videos was kind of a rare occasion, and uploading videos is kind of the main purpose of having a YouTube channel. Well, let me explain. I actually worked my butt off. I worked over 70 hours a week on...
Nobody cares!
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because...
So, what I've accomplished in these 2 months is pretty amazing. I've added a bunch of new fun mechanics, including new items, airdrops, challenges, and a super secret feature that you definitely can't guess just by looking at this silhouette. There's a bunch of more stuff, so I decided to separate this video in 2 parts. In this part I will be covering the map, the challenges and airdrops, which include a super secret organization called E.C.O, or E.C.O. So let's start with airdrops. Well, being that this is a super original idea, most of you already know how the airdrops work from other games. They're pretty simple. You throw a flare, aircraft pilot spots the flare, drops an airdrop, and that's it. But how do you obtain a flare in Polycalypse? Who even drops the airdrop? Well, I went a little bit more in detail here. I've added a new NPC called Jimmy. He's a smart kid who happens to really love electronics. I mean, really, you need to find someone in life who looks at you the way that Jimmy looks at his radio. To be honest, I don't want to know what he did with that radio, but somehow he managed to get the frequency of a very strange organization. You can find out more about this secret organization if you ask Jimmy in the game. Basically, it stands for Epidemic Containment Organization. So if you talk to Jimmy, he'll briefly explain to you who they are and ask you to get him some parts or tools so he can fix his radio, which introduces a new mechanic, shopping lists. They are pretty much self-explanatory. An NPC gives you a list of loot that you need to bring to him in order to get a reward, in this case, a flare. But beware, the pilot is not the only one who is able to spot the flare. There are also zombies and other survivors who'll try to ambush you. Next up, challenges. I added Luca Di Lorenzo, who is a guy with a suspicious background. I mean, he's just a businessman and he happens to have an Italian accent. Nothing suspicious here. Luca will give you random challenges and tell you to complete them without asking any questions. Definitely, like 100%, not because I couldn't come up with a good backstory of why is a random Italian giving you random stuff to do. SUV. I added a new car and I think it looks so dope, definitely my favorite one. I mean, not that I have a huge selection of vehicles, just this old pickup and a very fancy SUV. You know which one I'm going for. Do you ever get sick of trying to drive your loot home carefully? Does your loot always fall out of the truck while you take an absolutely normal trip home? Introducing the SUV, which will solve all of your storage issues. It is literally a portable inventory on its back. Order yours now by hitting the subscribe button down below. Imagine being spawned in an open world game without any clue about what to do and without the game giving you any information about that. Well, I thought that was a good idea for my game, but because I'm so oblivious, that doesn't mean that other people are. Thanks to my good old pal Zero Tris for kindly telling me that I need a map in my game.
First thing is that I cannot open the map menu when I press the M key, and I mean such a basic feature should be already implemented since a long time. I mean, it's really basic.
So map, yes, I added it and I think it's pretty cool. God, how do I even explain a map? It's a map alright, it shows you where to find stuff, where to find loot or NPCs. It has these icons under every location's name. They'll show you what type of loot you can expect there and if there are any NPCs living there. I also added vehicles with fully customizable car parts, so you can manually build your vehicles part by part according to your taste. If you want to find out more about vehicles, you should check out this video here. I really appreciate you watching the video till the end. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.